You will own nothing, and you will be happy. They told you this was a conspiracy theory. They lied. Look around you. The American dream used to be a house with a white picket fence. Today, the American dream is just paying rent on time without going bankrupt. In the last 4 years, housing prices have doubled, but your salary hasn't. You think this is a bubble? You think prices will crash and you can finally buy? No, this is not a bubble. This is a robbery. While you are saving pennies to buy a home, giant corporations are buying entire neighborhoods with cash. They don't want to sell you a house. They want to rent it to you. Forever. I am Mr. Market. And today I will show you the mathematical proof that the middle class is dead, and why you are destined to be a permanent tenant in the new feudal system. Let's look at the numbers. In 1980, the average house in America cost $47,000. The average salary was $12,000. It took about 4 years of salary to pay off a house. Your father could work at a factory, buy a home, a car, and raise 2 kids on 1 income. He wasn't a genius. The math was just fair. Now look at 2026. The average home is over $450,000. In some cities, it's $1 million. But the average salary, it barely moved when you adjust for real inflation. Today, the price-to-income ratio is over 8 times your salary. To buy the same house your father bought, you need to be in the top 10% of earners. If you are average, you are mathematically locked out. The ladder has been pulled up. But here's the trick. They tell you just work harder, stop buying coffee. It's gaslighting. You can stop drinking coffee for 500 years, and you still won't afford a down payment, because the game is rigged. So, who is buying all the houses? Meet your new landlord, Wall Street. In 2021, while you were locked in your apartment, investment firms raised billions of dollars with one goal: to buy single-family homes. Not to flip them, but to hold them. When a nice house comes on the market, you call the agent. You want to take a mortgage. But wait. Someone else just offered 20% over the asking price in full cash, closing in 24 hours. Who is it? It's an algorithm owned by a mega corporation. They are turning America into a subscription service. You subscribe to Netflix for movies. You subscribe to Uber for transport. And now you subscribe to Wall Street for a roof over your head. Why do they do this? Because a population that rents is a population that is obedient. If you own a home, you are independent. If you rent, you are dependent. They love dependent people. How do they have so much cash? This is the secret they don't teach in school. It's called the Cantillon Effect. When the Federal Reserve prints money, who gets it first? Not you. It goes to the big banks and corporations at near zero interest rates. They use this free money to buy real assets, like the house you wanted. By the time the money reaches you, it's just inflation. Your grocery bill goes up, your rent goes up, but your wages stay flat. Basically, they are using your own currency to outbid you. You are working for dollars that are losing value, to pay rent to people who get the dollars for free. It is a perfect cycle of wealth transfer, from the poor to the ultra-rich. Where does this end? Look at the trend. We are moving towards a society of 2 classes, the asset owners and the renters. The asset owners, the top 1% and the corporations, will own the land, the stocks, and the houses. The renters, that's you, will own nothing. You will live in a pod, eat the bugs, and pay 70% of your income just to exist. They call it the Great Reset. I call it Neo-Feudalism. The lords live in the castle, and the peasants work the land they will never own. The only difference is, instead of swords, they use credit scores and interest rates. So, is there hope? Yes, but you need to wake up. Stop listening to the mainstream media telling you the economy is strong. It is strong for them, not for you. Understand the game. Assets are freedom. Cash is trash. Don't play by their rules. I am Mr. Market. I expose the system so you don't become its victim. If you want to survive the economic collapse, subscribe to this channel. Class dismissed.